just told me this is safe, which means this is not
I
safe at
know.
all. I'm gonna murder you and hack you into 15 different pieces.
Anytime you have
That's
to
what
say
that
that
meant
it's
to
not
me.
safe and these are good.
Yeah, as soon as you say it's safe,
Oh
nope,
my God,
that
you're so
means it's
funny. Yeah,
definitely
I
not
agree.
safe. I'm about to have char soup for dinner. It's not safe.
It's not
Come in
safe.
at your own risk. That's what that means to me.
You guys, please listen to Ky. If you listen to me, I don't know if we're going to end up because I'm crazy, but I'm just like one of those.
Oh God, if you
I'm a
listen
risk
to Char, you
taker.
are going to die a
I was always a
horrible
risk
young
taker, and
death.
I'm also a fighter, so I'm not afraid of
Ah.
anything. And so anyway, I get into the car.
Yeah, what you gonna fight? You gonna fight the 12 foot or the 12-inch long machete? You gonna fight
I
that?
know.
You gonna
You know,
fight that? You're gonna fight the sawed off shotgun? You gonna fight that? You're a fighter,
yes.
dude.
Actually, I was a
Seriously?
boxer, which you knew that, so you've got a little
So
soul in you.
what? He will blow your hand off.
Well,
What are you gonna box?
okay, so if our listeners want to know how the story ends, Ky, because after all, this is not exactly Big Jim, it's a cabaret. So I get in the car, and I would say less than a quarter of a mile down the road, he makes the wrong turn. And I said, oh,
Oh, good
yeah,
Lord! I'm rolling out the car. No! Oh no! I don't care. Don't
oh,
slow down. I will
God.
roll out this car. No!
Here's something really, really weird. So we were supposed to wear these really sexy costumes, and we have a
Oh,
dressing room.
hell
We have a
no!
dressing room at the CSI exhibit for CBS, but I decided to put my costume on so that I could save time. And so now
Oh,
I'm
good
looking like
Lord.
someone who's like, "Hey, big boy."
You're
It
looking.
was kind of like
Okay.
it's really a
Okay,
promiscuous.
no disrespect. No disrespect. But check this. Listen to this. Just listeners, listen to
Okay,
this. Okay. So Char is sitting on the side of the road, dressed sexy. So what is if you just see a woman in, like, I don't know, platform stilettos with, I don't know, a really really tight outfit, and it's not even just your everyday outfit. It looks like a Halloween costume, but it's July, and she's sitting on the corner of Main and Nando Street. What are you gonna think?
two for
What are
one
you
sounds
gonna
right.
think?
I say that, yes.
Oh my
I would say
God.
that, yes. Okay, so just to clarify what Kai is saying, she's on the right track. But this was seriously, guys, this was my outfit, and this was mandatory, by the way, not mandarin, mandatory. So we had to wear really short shorts, and I had a really really cute this small, tiny little svelte shape or whatever, but just really cute and tall. So I
Oh
had okay, so you
Lord.
have to wear these tiny little shorts, very short, and then you wear this shirt that's all cleavage purposely. That's Vegas intentionally. So it's like and I've got everyone knows I'm like well endowed. So I have the cleavage shirt with the short shorts. If there's a handcuff belt with studs all over it, that detaches so you can handcuff your victim. You can handcuff the suspect. It's a CSI experience.
Lord have
This is
mercy.
all
So she's
CSI stuff.
standing there.
Imagine the show. Imagine the show.
She has handcuffs on top of all of that.
Yeah,
What was it? What is it? The John? Who do you think you're going to attract? Not the nice ones who are just like, yeah, just get in the back of my
yeah,
car.
I
I just want to
know.
really quickie. Let's do the Manhattan 5 in the back of the car. That's not who you're
No.
attracted. You're attracted to bona fide freaks who need a safe word.
Yeah, the
Oh my God.
pedophiles, the torturers, the devil worshippers, the Satanists,
Char.
things,
Oh
right?
my
Yes.
God.
And so once again, it's my first day, and the contract was pretty nice. And so I thought, there's no way in hell or high water I'm going to miss this my shift. And so anyway, once again, now here's the thing: it was mandatory to wear heels at the first few months or so working there. So I had the heels on, the short shorts, the bulletproof vest. Oh, I didn't mention that part. We had a bulletproof vest, but it was form fitting. It's form fitting exactly what you're saying, very tight.
Oh
And you've
my
got your cleavage
God.
just popping out, and you have. I mean, it's hilarious. So I get in, and I'm not thinking because it had my
He
name
thought it
tag
was
on
his
there.
lucky day. He was
He's like,
like, my
yes,
wife doesn't role
yes,
play. I got this. My wife doesn't role play. You'll do this
yes,
for me. How
perfect
much?
victim. Please, please, no, please sit down, take a seat.
Oh,
Yeah, I was off the floor. I was off the
it
floor.
is safe. It's safe to getting here.
Yes.
Oops, wrong turn. My
No,
bad.
I know. It's really bad because I just can't make these things up. I'm not quite as creative as that. So I get in the car. He's already taken a look at me. I'm not looking at that. I have my name tag on too. And so anyway, he makes the wrong turn. And I said, whoa, 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 wait, that's the wrong turn. He goes, he didn't say anything. I said, sir. And he pretended that he didn't understand English suddenly. He spoke only Spanish.
Oh, you understood English to
I
get me in this car. Now you don't understand English?
know.
How
He started
convenient.
speaking in Spanish. And I said,
How
no,
convenient.
Aki, let me out here. And you know what? He literally locked the doors because it was one of those doors that has an automatic lock. I'm serious.
Oh,
I,
hell
and I
no.
was like, oh my God.
No.
So what I do is I said, if you don't let me out this car, I will make sure you have an accident. So you can choose. You can have a voluntary accident or an involuntary accident. But I am not going with you wherever you're going to take me. And you're not going to, I'm not going to end up a statistic. And he still is doing the whole thing with ignoring me. And then he makes a really sharp, one of those kind of turns, like boop, to take me somewhere else. And I literally punched the freak out of him right on the right side of his face. I punched him so hard. I don't know how I got out that car, but somehow I got that door open. And he goes, ow, ow, something, in other words. And I rolled, and it was still, the car was still going. So I jumped out, and I literally rolled and skinned up my little stockings, you know, my knees and all.
That's what you were
I
worried
skinned up
about?
my brand new stockings on my knees. So,
That's what you're worried about?
yes, I was okay. I wasn't quite as late as I could have been. And I turned out to be one of the best. As a matter of fact, they promoted me to the
Yeah,
master.
of course you turned out to be one of the best. You just had a real life scenario to build off of. You didn't
Exactly.
have to act anything. Oh my God, Shaw, I would have took those hooker heels and bashed out his window or bashed him in his skull. Look, we all
We
going
want
out
to
because I'm
together.
not going with you. We are
Yes,
all going out.
together.
You took time to explain. I'm not explaining nothing. First of all, I'm not getting in this car. That's number
Yeah.
one. But say I had an off day and I only had 1 hour of sleep and I didn't have any coffee and the sun rose on the wrong side and a chicken plucked out my eyeball and I was kind of like
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
couldn't see with my other eye and I was deaf and I was going a little bit dumb and then I got in the car. So say all that happened and I got in the car and he took the wrong turn, I'm not explaining shit. I'm gonna try the door and roll out. If he locks the door, we're boxing. I'm not saying, sir, fuck that. I am boxing you. We're going into
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
we're gonna
Me
have
too.
an accident right
Yeah.
here. I don't care if
We're
you
gonna do
speak
this one
English.
out.
I don't care if you speak
Yeah.
Russian. I don't care if you speak
Yeah.
Portuguese. We're going out right here.
Yeah. But you know
No.
what? Things worked out okay. I actually did get a promotion to the Glamour Ambassador for the exhibit, which is the top model. I did great. But the point is, I was so determined. So you should never, if anyone's listening to us, don't take money over matters. Always take matters first and deal with it. It's not
Basically,
smart
any
the way that I
whoever's listening to this, the moral of
any
any
of my
of
stories.
Char's
Go
stories
the other direction.
is
Do something different.
do the opposite of what she
I do.
did. Do not follow Char. Okay, so back to our story. What
Woo!
happened?
God, well, you know what, Ky, our listeners are just barely recovering. They're barely recovering from all this nonsense, this madness, this Share madness. So we did talk about this.
Oh my
We did
God.
say that same day, okay, February 1st, when things heat up, trucker Doyle Mahurin was reported long overdue on a scheduled meat delivery route. So obviously he delivers meat. So that's his job. He delivers meat. His work vehicle was found 40 miles away in apparent robbery. 40 miles away. Because again, it's a hitchhiking situation. So you can hitchhike for, many miles or what have you. But this is the thing that just puzzles me. $125, and that's all from customer deliveries was missing. That's it. Remember that whole sum the authorities gave us of less than
Yeah.
$300? All together with all of his shenanigans and murderies and robberies and all of that. That's all he was managed to get before he was convicted. I mean, who does that? You know what they say?
Good
And
Lord.
Kai, we said this on our other show. You have one job, dude. Can you do that? You have one job. Big Jim, you can't do that. What's $300? You're a failure at this. I mean, you're. It's like your life sucks for no reason. You didn't have to create this, and you're not good at it. So now here, experts do argue. Once again, remember this: he was extremely mentally unstable. Okay, but James Hall
Mhm.
finally confessed. Oh, you know what? Actually, as a matter of fact, let's get a little bit deeper. So after this situation that I just call it a entanglement happened, okay? James Hall was arrested in a bar fight shortly, well, sometime later. He was arrested in a bar fight and taken into custody where they discovered the gun that was used to employ someone we don't even know about. Oh, wait a minute. Do you guys remember Carl Hamilton, who was slumped over with a bullet to his heart? And he was identified
Oh
as
yeah.
the Camden Barber. Do you remember that victim number one? Okay, so imagine this. Check this out. So James Hall was arrested in a bar fight and taken into custody, where they discovered the gun used was employed to kill who else? Carl Hamilton.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
So James Hall finally confessed to a series of hold up murders, but he did not confess to all the hitchhikers
Wow.
about because see all of that information surfaced later. So he confessed to a series of hold up murders that earned him less than he earned once again less than not 100, not 200, but $300 less than. He casually he casually at this point of his life, at this point of his arrest, at this point of his whole run and his whole you just all of it. He casually led detectives to where his wife Vereen was murdered. Remember how he used the excuse? This is what
Wow.
I wondered about. Did you guys think about that? Did you think about that? Can we talk about it? Do you think that initially he used his wife, scapegoat, of course, her murder or her being missing, I'm sorry, as, oh, she was with her lover, cheated on me, shame on her, and he's the martyr. He's the martyr, if that makes sense. Okay. He's the one that she
Yeah.
feels sorry for. And therefore throw the authorities off. And he did, remember that? He was not there was no case, they dropped the case. Meanwhile, yeah,
Yeah.
so what do you think about
In a
that?
week.
Yeah.
I already told you what I thought about it. Like I thought it was stupid that they were just like, "Oh well, if he says she's cheater, then no, that's it. Close up the case. All right, we're done. Let's go get some coffee and donuts." Like to me, that's irresponsible. It's just I don't know if the police station just didn't want to do the paperwork, just was a bunch of lazy people. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't
Oh my God, the fact that he told authorities that his wife, he threw authorities off by claiming that his wife was missing. This is something that they did conclude. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just too much. It really is. So to wrap up this case of Big Jim, this, I just can't really put my finger around all of this. So finally, people, he died by execution in 1946 on January the 4th. Is death by execution.
So wait. So he was executed, but before he was executed, does it say how many people he did kill?
No, 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 no. They said, listen to this. This is literally what their last thoughts were. They said that he was known to kill many, many other people, but they don't. He was never convicted, and those people were
Wow.
hitchhikers. Oh, you know what's funny too? This is another something else that they pointed out in his report. They said that, and I consider this his defiant. A defiant is something that you defy against the law, and you're just being impossible, so to speak. So his defiant was this. He was all smiles and laughing and joking with the guards just prior to his execution. Hall was suspected, yes,
Wow.
and Hall was just to confirm what you were asking, Kai. Hall was suspected of many more killings, particularly hitchhikers and random people. Just random people. Random.
Well, my thing is he himself can joke because, he's obviously insane, but who will joke back with him? What does that say about the people joking back with him.
Right, right. But do you remember what his motto was? Okay, so let me just write.